And then Callum Lau sent in another 5 and said, T'Challa died of a virus? Seriously? Was this movie written white guilt liver? But Kevin Feige is one of those who so probably yes. Yeah, was it a virus of unknown origin, Andre?
It was a virus of unknown origin and unknown specification that killed him, and he was implied to have been infected with it. And
so they killed Black Panther with the coup.
Maybe again, they were very vague about it. The movie opens with him on his deathbed dying and Shuri trying to generate the cure. And we only see it from her perspective. And then she has found something that has a 30% chance of working, but it's too late.
Oh.
Well, that's how the movie opens.
Wow. Of course, she had to come up with something that would have worked.
Yes, something that would have worked. It was just a little bit too late. Oh, and here's the best part. That's
so she's better than Superman.
Well, but actually, they blame him on it
too. Are you kidding me?
No. It's T'Challa's fault because he was too proud to let her know that he needed her help, and by the time he did, there was not enough time.
Oh no, he's Steve Jobs
to come up with the cure. She missed it by like seconds.
So it should have been venereal disease.
So what you're
oh nasty.
Well, it might have been. We don't know.
Wait.
So Namor did kill him.
No, Michael B. Jordan did.
Never mind.
So T'Challa, M'Baku, and Namor, they're all neutralized. You know,
M'Baku is the one that gets away the easiest because he's just portrayed as an idiot.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one scene. Oh.
So he's portrayed as a complete idiot, but other than that, he's the one male that gets away the most unscathed in the movie. So basically, T'Challa, he died because he didn't want to ask Shuri for help, and because of that, he had to die. And Namor, he's just emasculated. And I mean that quite literally. Like he's figuratively castrated.
D. Bud Martin's right. Sure, he should have said missed it by that much.
Yeah, kind of.
Man, this is bad. From what you're telling me, but
want to know what she does?
That was my Don Adams there.
Yeah, go ahead.
She cuts off his.
It's that bad.
She cuts his wings.
Yeah,
I can do a Don Adams if you need him.
That's the figurative castration.
Oh Lord.
Missed it by that much.
And after that, his girlfriend is very disappointed with him, and he has to make up some bullshit of like, no, I totally meant to bend the knee all along. Oh yeah, and he bends the knee. All of the Atlanteans ends up bending the knee.
Wow.
That's kind of like why I feel that this ain't gonna go down well.
The victim groups in Hollywood are so unbelievably sanctimonious these days. There's just no getting away from it.
So I'm shocked that Victoria Alonso could let's see what Mike has to say. Mike says for $20. But wait, you guys are being meanie faces. Isn't this story that was never told about my brown man fish origins? Isn't this movie going to get me all inspired to put on my green booty shorts and a green nose ring this weekend? Well, it might be before you see the movie. I don't know that afterwards, after you all bent the knee.
I'd like to say that I had fish for lunch. Just want to say.
I just want to say all signs point to no.
Yeah, but honestly, I was they went out of their way to humiliate him.
It sounds like it.
Like I was offended on behalf of everyone who in any kind of way identifies with Mesoamerican culture, the Mayas, everything like that, because they go, he's the villain. He's completely the villain, and they go out of their way to humiliate towards the end there. I mean, that was the most humiliating defeat in the MCU.
That's bizarre.
I thought so.
Mm.
I mean, so I'm really curious to hear what you all have to say, but I reacted to it. Like,
Right.
whoa,
That was your reaction, which is valid.
That was my reaction.
As a man, as a father,
Yes.
you know, and a comic book lover.
Yes.
As a Norwegian Latino.
Well, his wife.
Well, my
technically married into it.
Yeah. Well, in a sense, yeah.
That's true.
Mr. Tickletrunk says Disney makes shows of movies and movies of shows. Yeah.
See,
actually,
let me just say from what Andre's telling me, right? And like the literal, figurative castration of a Latino man.
Yeah, by cutting off
brown
his
man
wings.
on film. So one of the pushbacks that I got was
maybe I'm reading too much into it. That's why I want to hear what you say, but that's just my reading of it.
Sure. And I haven't seen it yet, but what this commenter is so heavy on is I'm dying for a Latino Mexican superhero that my son can look up to. And I said, don't look at Hollywood to do it for you. He already has a hero. It's you. You're his father. You're the hero. That's right. That's what Hollywood does and social media does. And then what happens? You're completely let down. Yeah, because they're not interested. They're not interested in putting up something really multidimensional and fully fleshed out and incredible stories that are uplifting. Right now, that sounds like they just want, all women incredible, and let's get the men down on their knees.
That's quite literally, yeah, because all the of Namor's people literally end up on their knees, bowing down, giving up. That's where they end up. But anyway, yeah, I will agree that look to your father, and also for any Latin hero, look to Zorro and possibly Blue Beetle. I mean, DC is your hope right now. You think it wouldn't be so with Victoria Alonso, but she seems to have a problem with men, including Latin men.
Man, I wanted to be Zorro so badly when I was a kid.
Zorro freaking rules. You have to check out our Zorro retrospective if you haven't seen it.
I dressed up as Zorro for Halloween when I was 7 years old, like 2 years in a row. I was like,
yeah, I noticed that last night when we were listening to that clip from George Lopez that he totally forgot about Zorro. He's like, yeah, we have the first Mexican American or Mexican superhero, whatever it was. It's like, well, there's a lot more before him.
Well, he was not played by.
I got an email,
Zorro.
Chato. I got an email from one of my viewers and the comic book expert. A whole line of Latino superheroes, like decades and decades. Just Marvel. And so I want to do a panel just.
Oh,
there's a handful. There's a handful of X-Men too as well that were.
Yeah. But Paulie, you have to go. I understand.
Paulie has to leave. Yeah.
Great conversation.
And I have to go.
Thanks for being here.
There is a new Midnight's Edge Espanol video. The boys go after the Rings of Power. It's a great talk that they have. And then later today, I'll be live on my channel. Come on by. We're going to have some Latin jazz music just for you guys.
He's just like Chris.
Awesome.
He's keeping all the good stuff for his own fucking channel. And I don't have my own channel. I give my best to Midnight Edge. I don't leave anything back.
We love Paul. He does everything he can for us.
We love you all, and we especially love when we can swipe your content.
We love both Pauls.
Which Paul? Yeah. Be well, everyone.
So yeah,
take care,
and
Paul.
I can't wait for the Midnight's Edge Espanol discussion on this movie.
Yeah.
But let's move on.
Let's get back into some more super chats here.